Well, there's several stories that lead into this. Sorry, my dog's playing. I think you all should look. So, ignore the dog scratching sounds in the background. I was going to post last week. I forgot to post on Sunday, so what I did was I filmed on Tuesday. But unfortunately, as I was going through my video attempting to edit it, I realized that through over half the video, and I filmed 20 minutes of material, through over half the video, my audio was off, so my words weren't lining up with what I was saying. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen with this video. So I tried editing it, and I got it down to 8 minutes, and then I tried editing it with the audio, syncing it up, and it was just horrible. It was just really bad, so I gave up. I was like sitting there on Saturday just being like, why am I still doing this? Puts in trash. And then I was gonna film yesterday, I swear, but shit happened. My internet wouldn't work, it was too late at night, then I washed my face, I didn't have makeup on, and I love you guys, but I feel like not wearing makeup is like something you don't need to see from me yet. So that's like been my eventful like week, I guess. I don't know if I mentioned this before, we've technically sold our house, and right now it is for sure sold. The first people that made an offer, they were on a contract like clause with us that their place had to sell in order for them to buy our place, but then other people are like, we also want to buy your house. So now the original people have 48 hours to get back and either take it or leave it. So yeah, we'll see. And we bought a condo downtown that has phenomenal views. Like, you don't even know. Like, you get to see like the mountains, and it's right on the seawall, really close to Granville Island. It's a really good location, and I'm sure my mama and my sister will be very happy there. And so in lieu of last week's video in which I attempted to talk about dance, I'm going to try it again, and hopefully the ending won't be so dumb this time. Okay, so if I just talk about what contemporary dance is, because that's already a loaded question. For those of you who don't know, contemporary dance is no one really knows. Yeah, welcome to my life. And it's really hard. We tried to cover this in my dance history course, and the closest description we could come up to is contemporary dance is what modern dance was in its time, which is essentially like new forms of dance, except not all of them are new. It's pretty much anything in which the focus is mostly dance, as long as it isn't strictly a ballet or a specific like technique like Graham or Cunningham production, because those are considered modern because they are now older. But your pieces can be based on those techniques, but still be called contemporary dance because it's not exactly that technique. It's making your own thing out of it. So it's pretty much anything. A lot of people get confused with performance art, which is totally different. In contemporary dance, the main focus should be the dance and the music and the lighting and the scenes or whatever, just add layers on top of that. And performance art is like a whole nother deal. Don't even get me started. So that's kind of defining it. It's really hard explaining to people, like, oh, I'm a contemporary dancer. They're like, what does that mean? And I'm like, I don't even know. I see it more like contemporary dance and dance in general should be a connection with the audience. Like, there should be a shared feeling or emotion or moment that allows the audience and the dancers or dancer to connect. And the problem right now with contemporary dance is it's become very much about physicality and about what you can do. Like, look how high my legs are. Look at me kick. Look at me turn. But there's nothing there emotionally that drives you or interests you. And I find those pieces really hard to watch, and I feel like they're ruining contemporary dance because that's not what it's about at all. And the problem I have with it is it takes the humanity out of dance. And dance is a very human thing. It's been a form of communication before there was any other kind of art. It was just done. It's a way of communicating beyond words for me. When I'm on stage, I feel like I'm on a whole other level with the audience. It's beyond words is, I guess, the best way to describe it, because it's already hard to describe with words. Words, they're hard. Dance is unfortunately a very unappreciated art form, which it shouldn't be considering how long it's been around. But it's not considered on the same scale as, like, say, like painting or even music, which I find a huge problem with, because I believe as dancers that we work harder, if not as hard, as everyone else out there, because not only are we artists, we're also athletes. Like, you would not believe the amount of training that goes into that 2 minutes on stage for that one piece that you do 6 shows of. And I think that's what makes dancers unique as artists, is that it's not only our minds, it's also our bodies. I feel like a lot of society doesn't appreciate how hard we work, and I don't think they understand. But that's kind of a two-way street, because as dancers we take ourselves way too seriously sometimes, but society I don't think takes us seriously enough in comparison to other art forms. And there are a lot of bad dances out there. You have to find the dance that you like and kind of stick with it, and then maybe branch out, because there's so much crap out there that's really hard to understand, especially for people that don't know anything about dance, that it gets lost in translation. I would like to see everyone post this week. That would be lovely. Please. I miss you all. Yeah. I'd like it if I had other people to join me. Well, everyone, I hope you have a great week. I will maybe see someone else this week. Okay.